So here it is in part 2. Have a look. Group 4 hydrides. They fit the expected plot. So as you get bigger, the boiling point, as the molecule gets bigger, the boiling point gets bigger. Here's the expected plot for group 5. That yellow line. Dot, 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 then the yellow line. You can see the expected plot for group 6 is that sort of purpley colour, and the expected plot for group 7 is that greenish one. But look at these boiling points. They don't fit the expected pattern at all. Those three: hydrogen attached to oxygen, hydrogen attached to fluorine, hydrogen attached to nitrogen. Those three molecules all have much higher boiling points than expected because of hydrogen bonding. Now what I want you to do is put those molecules in order of increasing boiling point. So which one has the lowest boiling point, which one then has the second, and then finally the highest boiling point. And explain your reasoning. Your reasoning should be something to do with intermolecular forces. Okay, that is an old IB question, so have a bash at that. When you've completed that, then move on to the next little bit, which is all about solubility of covalent compounds. The general rule of thumb is that covalent compounds do not dissolve in water. But that was at GCSE. Better picture now. Like dissolve in like is the general rule. So non-polar dissolve in non-polar. So something like iodine, I2, is a non-polar solid. It won't dissolve in water, water's polar, we know that, but will dissolve in something like hexane, which is non-polar. And polar dissolve in polar is the rule of thumb, unless it's a particularly big molecule. So something like ethanol, which is polar, ethanoic acid, glucose, these all dissolve in water because they form hydrogen bonds to the water. Ammonia likewise, something like HCl, hydrogen chloride. That doesn't form hydrogen bonds with the water, but it's still a polar substance, so dissolves in water. Now here's a little table for you to complete to round off that little section. See if you can manage to sort that out. Volatile means how easily a substance changes state. So something that has a low volatility has a high melting point and boiling point. High volatility is low melting point and boiling point. Okay, volatile is used to describe people's characters sometimes, and somebody who's described as volatile might be calm 1 minute and change to a very annoyed state the next minute. It's the same here. Changes state easily. Okay, so that's the end of part 2. And what I want you to do, I'll put a Kahoot available to you all to have a look at, you working out what type of intermolecular force you find between a selection of molecules. Good luck with that.